Say, bro, interestingly enough, they had plenty of fighters, right? That's had rehydration clauses that came out successful in conquering their opponents. The first one that comes to mind is the Canelo Alvarez Danny Jacobs fight. You feel me? Both of them boys got, you know what I'm saying, it was in the contract that both of them had to, you know, have rehydration stipulations. You feel me? And Canelo Alvarez dominated Jacobs, even though he was coming off of chemotherapy and spine cancer. You know what I'm saying? He conquered Danny Jacobs by unanimous decision. Another one is Danny Jacobs against Lamont Peterson. You feel me? They had a rehydration clause in that thing. Now, even though Danny Garcia looked a little shaky in that fight, he still ended up beating Lamont Peterson by a majority decision, I believe. Another fight that comes to mind is Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, right? Errol Spence had a 10-pound rehydration clause. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was imposed by the IBF, but still, man, you know what I'm saying? Spence couldn't rehydrate more than 10 pounds, and that's the IBF rule for championship fights. I think that's inside of their, you know, they sanctioning body rules, if I'm not mistaken. I could be off a couple of pounds or whatever, but I know that IBF have, you know what I'm saying, like same day fight weigh-ins, you dig? Also, another fight that comes to mind is Terrence Crawford against, what's your name? Victor Postol, you dig, for his unification, the WBO and the WBC. Terrence Crawford had a rehydration clause put on him in that fight, and he still dominated and unified with the WBC in that fight, you know what I'm saying, before he went on undisputed. So Canelo, Danny Garcia, Spence, and Crawford all dominated their opponents and had rehydration clauses implemented into them. And also, I believe another one was, if I'm not mistaken, bro, that Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia fight had a rehydration clause in it. I don't think that Sean Porter was allowed to come into that fight 10 pounds over, and that was for the WBC championship. You did think it was Garcia at the time who owned that fight, you did, or who owned that title or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So those I mean, there's plenty of them out there, bro. GGG put a rehydration clause on Carol Brook, and Carol Brook shined in that fight. Even though he got his eye socket broken, you know what I'm saying, he still put up a solid performance, you heard me? And it's a whole host of other ones out there. Marquez with Manny Pacquiao. Marquez had a rehydration limit put on him, you dig? And that's the fight that ended up in the draw, which I highly suspect that this fight's going to end out the same way, you dig? Marquez and Pacquiao, bro. Big money fights, you know what I'm saying? Usually, you know what I'm saying, ends in draws in the first fight, so they could go on to be trilogies. Now, everybody's different. Ryan Garcia seems to be very confident, eating tacos, you know what I'm saying? Saying that the weight's not going to be a problem for him. He gambling, doing all these things, you know what I'm saying? Taunting Tank, having Tank biting his nails and getting on nerves and stuff like that, you feel me? Ryan Garcia doesn't appear about it at all, about his rehydration clause, you dig? So I just named some great fights, some championship, unified, undisputed champions that's overcome the rehydration clause and went on to have dominating performances. Shouts out to all of them. I'm excited about this fight. I'm excited about the weigh-in. This is just a little prelude you did to keep your eye. Because I know everybody's kind of concerned about this rehydration thing, because Ryan Garcia just ain't looking right yesterday. So I'm interested to see what he looks like today and tomorrow. I will be tuning into both weigh-ins. I will be posting information. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm out.